guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notification. Nicki Minaj has teased a surprise coming this Friday, March 29th. A lot of fans are speculating that it could be a remix to a song, the Burna Boy collaboration, or Roman and Gag City. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I'm like, she dropping the same day as Queen B? I don't think Camel Toe and Devil Nation gonna be happy about that. Okay? So, it's definitely gonna be interesting seeing her and Queen B drop the same day, but it wouldn't be the first time. Because I remember the Say So remix and the Savage remix dropped the same day. Okay? So, we'll see who's gonna go number one on the Hot 100. Queen B, she gets a lot of backing and push and radio. So I do think that her country album will do well. And I'm sure a new single that she puts out will probably go number one. Now, Mr. Brown, aka Harry Bussy Santana, decides to subliminally call out Nicki Minaj. So, Scratch Off said, my favorite thing about being rich is going out to eat damn near every day, ordering whatever the F I have a taste for. Then Mr. Brown said, not right now, Scratch Off. I need another Chanel purse. Then a fan, allegedly a Barb, replied to Mr. Brown and said, can you pay for my Gag City tickets? Mr. Brown then said, how much? Is Nicki gonna be okay with me paying? She unfollowed me, so I don't want to get in trouble. Okay? So he basically called out Nicki Minaj for unfollowing him last year. I don't know why she unfollowed him last year, but I think it's probably well deserved because at the end of the day, Mr. Brown, he's been kissing up to Botch and Bitter. Which he has every right to do so, but he did talk about Botch and Bitter's kids a few years ago. Okay, talk about culture on social media, but now because, he don't like Nicki anymore, he cool with Botch and Bitter. So, it's a lot of, weirdness going on and fakeness going on in the industry. Now, only that though, Botch and Bitter calls out Bia, Nicki, JT, Akbar V, whoever won it, she's calling them out, and she's bragging about her stats on Spaces.
Done with I'm done with the arguing. If anybody want to see me, they could fight me. Like I got short nails now, so if anybody got an issue with me, they could link up and they could fight me. But I'm not going no back and forth no more with no bitch on Instagram, on social media, on records, and nothing. Cause that shit been for 6 years already. And guess what? No matter if I'm right or wrong, I'm always look like the villain. But y'all need to leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm not even being cocky about my accomplishments. I could really shit if I wanted to.
Okay, so she said she's not going to be dissing any more female rappers in her music. If you have a problem with her, you got to run up and she wants to fight. Even though I never known Botch and Bitter to be much of a fighter. Because at the end of the day, you're more of a shoe thrower, a mic thrower, but you don't throw fists. Okay? You hire people to throw bottles like you did to Off the Cheats mistresses. But you don't really throw hands. So I'm very confused by that statement. But she said this has been going on for 6 years. And she's been beefing with Nicki for 6 and 7 years. So that definitely was a shot at Nicki Minaj. When she says she's not going back and forth with people on social media, that could be a shot at Bia and possibly JT. And then, she's feeling cocky about her stats because she just went top 10. So she's saying she can shit on people with her stats. But at the end of the day, isn't it leaving the top 10 next week? Okay? Your records don't live in the top 10. They come and go. They visit. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you cannot stay in the top 10 for multiple weeks. Your payola don't last that long, unfortunately. So you one and done. But the main thing I'm getting from this Spaces is that I believe that Cardi B feels some type of way that she's not getting the attention that she used to get from dissing Nicki Minaj. And so, because she dissed Nicki Minaj in the Light Trash record and the Dr. Miami record, but Nicki has been paying her dust, now she don't want to go back and forth when it comes to the music. Now, she don't want to diss people in the music anymore. Okay? Now she probably going to tell Partisan Fontaine to continue to diss Megan Thee Stallion and not Nicki Minaj because she's not getting no attention from Nicki. Okay? So I'm on to her little plan. Okay? And as for the fighting, I'm very confused because Cardi B don't fight. She throws shoes and mics. So that was very interesting. She's an internet thug, not a real thug. Thugs don't always be in court. You're always in court suing somebody or you got a lawsuit. You're not a real gangster. Stop. Moving on to Doja. So Scarlett, okay, dropped roughly around 6 months ago. And it's the most streamed female rap album of the 2020s and also went top 10 in 10 countries, the most for any female rap album this decade. Okay? So let me know how y'all feel about that. I don't think Scarlett is the most streamed female rap album of the 2020s. Okay? Now, if it was Planet Her, I would believe it because Planet Her, that's just a fire album. Okay? And it had a lot of hits on that album. But for the 2020s, absolutely not when it comes to Scarlett because Scarlett is trash. Nobody's talking about the songs anymore. It got massive payola. And I think that's why Doja Cat don't talk about her stats. I wonder if the kitty litters notice that Doja barely talks about her stats because she gets payola. Now, Loose Tooth is also being exposed for Titanic Records offering content creators money on TikTok to post a song. One content creator basically put her on blast for it. I guess the most money you can get is $800, which is not a lot. I mean, goodness gracious, to help your career, that's all you giving out? That's giving a little bit of brokey. You know, I think you should at least up it to 1,000. Goodness gracious, Titanic getting a little bit cheap. But with that being said, Botch and Bitter and Botch Ken Barbie went back and forth with the content creator saying that it was all lies. And then Loose Tooth went on, I think it was Instagram, okay, and said, imagine somebody's dirty ass son telling me ... ha, okay? So let me know how y'all feel about that. Well, here's the thing. Titanic Records have to pay, content creators and for bots to, play Cardi B's music because at the end of the day, I don't think the general public really care about Cardi B like they did in 2018. Nicki Minaj has been paying her dust. Her face has been changing throughout the years. A lot of fans don't even recognize her because she's trying to morph into Nicki Minaj. She don't even have her own identity. Often she has been paying her dust. He's in somebody else's panties. So I just really think that for Botch and Bitter, she don't have the same steam like she used to. Okay? Everything is a facade. And the reason why they're continuing to give her the payola is because they want her to surpass Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 sales. Okay? That's why she got that top 10 because FTCU and everybody, when those songs first came out, it did not go top 10. Okay? So, they're giving, Botch and Bitter these fake accomplishments. Now, Botch and Bitter also said that once she's done touring, she is planning a tour, and has an album out, she will be leaving the country for 2 months to travel the world and enjoy her money. Okay, I think she might be escaping from some charges just like Diddy. Okay, that sounds very suspicious. She could be trying to escape some charges. That's what I really think it could be. Now, moving on from that is Ice Spice throwing shade at Scratch Off. Okay, so Ice Spice said on Hot Ones that basically she's going to be yelling a lot more on her new album. So be ready to turn up. That's what she said in her new interview with Hot Ones. And Scratch Off said in Side Chick Sunday Stop all that yelling, ho. That's one of her lyrics in Science Chick Sunday, which flopped. So a lot of fans believe that Ice Spice is throwing some subliminal shade towards Scratch Off. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, here's my thing. This beef is boring. You know, the bars are not there on either side. I haven't been impressed with Ice Spice lyrically, and I'm definitely not impressed by Scratch Off lyrically either. Okay? This beef is trash. Compared to Kung Fu, Kenny, and Champagne Thickums, this beef is garbage. Me personally feel like male rap beef is way more entertaining than female rap beef. Okay? Because I'm just being honest with you. Half the female rappers just don't got the bars. The only two rappers that got the bars when it comes to lyrical ability or dissing, well, it might be three, is Nicki, Doja, okay, and Megan. Everybody else, the lyrics be trash. Botch and Bitters, lyrics be trash. Partisan Fontaine needs to be fired. Scratch Off, be trash. Ice Spice trash. Quainfish trash. It's just not giving what it's supposed to give. They need to let the female rap beef thing go because it's not given. Now, moving on from that, Queen Bee's Texas Boredom is now the number one best-selling U.S. download in 2024, surpassing Megan Thee Stallion's Piss. Well, no shade. I don't really care for either one of those songs. Piss was trash to me. Wasn't memorable. Even the Megan Law line, I feel like Nicki just paid that too much attention. To me, I get what she was saying, but it wasn't hard enough. I would have paid the Megan Law bar dust only because no hoe that is signed to Camel Face could be talking about, sexual predators. Let's just be real. Because after Diddy, Camel Face is next. Okay? So no hoe signed to Camel Face. No hoe married to Camel Face can tell me nothing. Sorry, you can't. It's not going to hit the same. Nicki gave that bar way too much attention because, bitch, you can't tell me nothing when you was sucking on Trey Songz. But the point of the matter is, I don't really care for either one of those songs, but congratulations to Queen Bee for surpassing Megan Thee Stallion. Okay? Even though I think both songs are kind of trash. No shade. Now, moving on to Rihanna. So, Riri is on the cover of Vogue. I believe it's Vogue China because Fenty is going to China. Okay? She did a recent deal with China, and so Fenty will now be sold in China. And a lot of fans are saying that she has copied Queen Bee. Okay, now she's wearing cowboy hats. Okay, to me, this don't look like Vogue, China. This looks like Vogue Mexico. It looks like she's gonna be opening up a taco restaurant or something. I don't really get Vogue China from this picture, but I do think she was influenced by Queen Bee. Y'all can say all you want. Oh, this was done months ago. Queen Bee started her album and photo shoots 5 years ago. Okay, let's be very clear. The producer on the album confirmed that yesterday. I already talked about that. So I do feel like, one, Rihanna stylists don't like her because this outfit is ugly. And then number two, that she is secretly inspired by Queen Bee. Okay, the fashions aren't giving. And I'll be honest with you, Queen Bee has been killing her in the fashion department the last few years. Okay, I don't care if Nicki said it gives 10s. Okay, no shade to Nicki, but we already know she don't like Camel Face and Queen Bee like that. I don't care if she performed Feeling Myself on tour. She called out Devil Nation earlier this year. You know where her loyalty and where she stands. Stop it. But she definitely, Riri was inspired by Queen Bee and is not giving 10, it's giving 2s. She looks a mess. This doesn't give Vogue China. This gives Vogue Mexico. Let's be very clear. Now, here goes offbeat Pissy Carisha. Okay? She said, this is finna be a fun summer while obviously Diddy homes were getting raided. Okay. And a lot of fans were like, oh, she must not know what's going on. I think Carisha knows and she just don't care. Then a fan said, where is Carisha at? And she goes, right here. What's up? Okay. Carisha needs to stay off the internet. First of all, you are not that girl that's going to put out a hit record during the summer. Okay. You might be on somebody's yacht getting ran through by another billionaire, but I think instead of worrying about the summer, you need to lawyer up. Okay? No shade to Carisha. You need to lawyer up. You are complicit to being Diddy's toilet. Okay? He was peeing on you for, 3 summers in a row? And then you're also complicit to Diddy's crimes. You were mentioned in several lawsuits. Get a lawyer and stop worrying about the summer, because at the end of the day, no shade, you're not as talented as JT. So you don't need to be worrying about the summer because you don't have no talent. You're not going to come up with a hit record. Okay, you're going to be on somebody's yacht getting ran through. Let's be very clear. Okay? Now, Flo Milli. Her album Fine Ho Stay debuts at number 54 on this week's Payola 200 album chart, 16,000 sold. A lot of people are saying, oh, wow, this is good. She did more than the City Girls. No, wrong. This is terrible. Okay? Since when is selling 10K or 16,000 first week good? How do the labels recoup any money? Like, stop it. Stop lying to these artists just because you like them. This is trash. Back in the day, selling 16,000 was a flop. It don't matter if you were a newer artist or not. Okay? You know, the white newer artists come out the gate selling 100,000 first week, but the black new artists always got to come out the gate selling 5 to 10 or 16,000, and y'all praise it. Why do black people always praise mediocrity? This is why rap is in the toilet now. Okay, this is why female rap is in the toilet, and the only people that are selling is Doja and Nicki, because y'all praise mediocrity. This is terrible. Especially when you got a SZA and Cardi B feature, and you had Never Lose Me, which you should have gotten Gunna and Doja Cat or SZA to be on the remix. You made one right move, and you made another terrible move. So let me know how y'all feel about this. I got some hot tea on a few other people that are gonna be getting the Diddy treatment in the next few years. Link in description. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.